30 seconds in, one watching. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I know how these how these things go, so it'll probably top out at maybe 9 to 12 today. But we got one watching, that's cool. I'm a part of so many different streams now. It's crazy how this thing has evolved. And that's the word, is evolved. Folks are no longer afraid to start their own streams on YouTube. 2 watching. 1 minute, 28 seconds in. Sweet. 1 watching. Alright, lost a viewer. Folks are no longer scared to get on and put out information that that you guys feel valid. You can do it through me, you can do it through yourselves, but the point is that these YouTube channels, yeah, you're not going to get 5, you're not going to get 10, you're not going to get 20, you're not going to get 50 on your first go around, but you'll get some viewership. And with that viewership comes great responsibility. And I'm not yawning right now because I'm bored. I'm yawning right now because I have a fucking problem with yawning. Especially when I smoke pot, which I did like 2 hours ago. So, that being said, we gotta start getting some comments going on, folks. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kill the stream and I'm gonna go bother Gramps or JujuBot or Rant Jams or any of them. They are all open. I just spoke with a girl that I briefly dated. I don't know if she watches or not. Ah, shit. 0 watching. Damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna stay on. I will stay on. And all I will say, because I've never mentioned this person and never will, their name on this particular, or any of my YouTube live streams, what I will say is anorexia and bulimia are very, very real. They exist. And they need to be talked about. Just like drug education. Steven Rogers says, here we go. 2 watching now. They need to be talked about just like heroin addiction, cocaine addiction, all kinds of mental disorders basically subscribe in my research and from my research and within my belief system. 90%, 95% of them are born out of personal need. That was a hiccup. 95% of them are born out of personal need. So did someone need more love from a mother, father, parent, uncle, sister, brother, friend, older, younger, doesn't matter. I'll never understand the folks that I grew up with in my neighborhood. In my neighborhood. I'm talking in the neighborhood I grew up in. You know, the small neighborhood. As in, leave the front door, walk 100 feet, and there's your neighborhood. I use marijuana, I use alcohol, and I use tobacco. But in my small town, what ended up happening, 3 watching, 0 likes, 6 minutes in. What ended up happening in my hometown was heroin came in. Needle heroin. Needle heroin. And some of the neighborhood cats started using, and girls. It was unisex. Guys and girls used it. Sometimes they would snort it, sometimes they would shoot it. And it came into my town. 4 watching, 1 like, 6 minutes, 32 seconds in. Very cool. Crystal Keith, what's up? I'll get everyone. But this is my opening monologue. This is just what's on my mind right now. Because I was just, and I don't even know if she watches my YouTube channel, and I honestly don't care. But there was a girl that I dated that was probably, and that's why I don't want her to watch my stream, because I probably compliment her too much. But there was a girl that I briefly dated who was so unique, I fell in instant love. 3 watching, 2 likes, 7 minutes, 15 seconds in. And she was from another state, and she was older than me, but happened to suffer from anorexia bulimia. And in a way, and I'm saying this to my chat audience, I'm not saying this to her. I think she's probably passed out right now. We're still Facebook friends, we text occasionally. I hope she doesn't watch my stream, that would be really fucking awkward. It would feel like she was maybe doing counterintelligence research. Not a dumb woman, by the way, very, very smart. But this individual happened to be suffering from anorexia bulimia. So not eating, or if you do eat, vomiting it up compulsively. Because for some reason they look at themselves, and I learned this in depth with my brief relationship with this person, which was on and off for a couple years, but I remember her telling me, I go, so I really want to understand, because I'm always like this. I've always been like this. I always will be like this. Asking questions. Constantly fucking asking questions. And we had a wall mirror. And I go, and this individual is 131 pounds, 5'4", soaking wet. Okay? This is a skinny girl. Skinny ass. And when I say skinny, I mean her ass looked good. When I say skinny ass, I mean she was a skinny ass nigga. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, you need to put on at least 10 pounds. Come on. Let's go out for brunch. We can get some, or we can make it here. Eggs Benedict with the hollandaise and the toast. I'll eat an egg, but I don't want the toast. Why don't you want the toast? I don't make good toast. No, the toast is delicious. I just don't, I'm afraid that you're afraid that it'll what? That you're going to put on 11 ounces? Yeah. That's how anorexics think, yo. It's the craziest fucking thing. But I really did. I really did fall in love. And I think she's married now. But it's the only time I fell in love, um, because she's the only girl I ever dated that actually challenged me. You know what I mean? All the other girls I dated never challenged me. It's just like, okay, yeah, I'm dating this rock star guy, which is what I was back in the day, you know? Or this science guy, math guy, that's what I was, the rock star science guy, math guy. But then you get into the general dating pool, and I just hope we're still friends to this day. I just sent her a very scathing text message. I said, you better eat some fucking food. I didn't say it in those words exactly, but I said it in facsimile to what you just heard. It was close to that. You better eat some fucking food. We got a chat going on. I can understand shooting somebody, but heroin I don't get straight up. Yeah, heroin I don't understand either. That's from Crystal Keith. Yes, my aunt was on lysergic acid, which is LSD, aka acid, and heroin in the 70s, has been missing since 1980. Actually kept me from doing drugs. Your aunt is not coming back. That's from JB to Trump Lady. I'm sorry to say that. She's not coming back. I'm sure you know that by now. Steven? Crystal Keith says, I'm shooting straight up like all my outlaws. I don't know what that means. I hear to help not hinder. Cool. I know what that means. Steven, after I seen what drugs had done to him, it made me stay away from them. Good. Nope, she's probably dead. So, there you go, folks. I myself, I make no secret about it. I do booze, I do cigarettes, and I do marijuana. I don't do anything else. Some people would say booze, tobacco, and marijuana are too much. Say what you want. That's what I currently do. I do not smoke marijuana at 9 a.m. and at 11 a.m. and at 1 p.m. and at 2 p.m. and for the rest of the day. I do not smoke a giant blunt and go to the grocery store. I smoke pot on a heavy day twice a day, and on a light day just once a day. I drink alcohol pretty much fluently. So yeah, that's what I do. So I guess you could say I'm a substance user. A substance user. 5 watching, 2 likes, 14 minutes in. Very cool. Either everyone's forgotten about the chat or everyone's typing long comments. You don't go to the grocery store after you smoke the big blunt, man. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Trump Lady, I don't judge. I've actually never tried pot. I would recommend you try pot. I think pot's good. Marijuana. The size of your munchies. Yeah, it gets a little bad. Because when you get home, it's like, fuck, did I need to buy that friggin' popcorn? No. Did I need to buy the 12-pack of ramen? Yes. But did I need to buy all that other shit? No. It just becomes a disaster. It's a disaster. I don't know what Norco is, but probably better for pain than Norco. Yeah, I bet. I have back pain. I take a hit of pot and it's gone. It's because I fell down the stairs like a dick. Lortab. I don't know what these words are. Norco, Lortab, what the fuck? Bingo, bango. You know, I can make up words too. I want to know what Norco and Lortab are. It's driving me insane. Oh, oxycodone and acetaminophen. Yeah, so Vicodin and Advil. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. I'm just translating the names of what they call them on the script versus what they're sold to in society. I'm not a big fan of painkillers either. I like uppers. I prefer uppers. That's why I like, Coke and Adderall and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't done them in 15 years, but if I was presented with them tonight, I'd do them tonight. Hell yeah. Oh my god, could you imagine the JB live stream with me on Adderall or cocaine or both? Oh my god. That shit would be fucking hilarious. Crystal Key says Adderall's not an upper. I disagree. For me, it's an upper. It's absolutely an upper. Oh, yeah. Maybe the bottle packaging says it's not an upper, but for me, it's an upper. Oh, yeah. Crystal Keith says Adderall is a good thing for me. No. It's a good thing for you guys because, and girls, because like I said, if I did a show on Adderall, because if I got my hands on some Adderall, I wouldn't be like, oh, I have some Adderall right here. I'm going to, and then a glass of water and drink it down. No. I'm going to break open 2 Adderall, and I'm going to crush it into basically cocaine form, and I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to take it directly into my bloodstream, and it's been many, many years. Again, I'm 34. The last time I did Adderall was when I was 19. Damn, would you get a show. You would get quite the show. That I can tell you right now. It's kind of like the first time. Does anybody remember the first time that they ever took cannabis and it actually worked? Because for me, it took 3 times for cannabis to work. So I smoked pot the first time, nothing happened. I smoked pot the second time, nothing happened. I smoked pot the third time. And I remember being in the kitchen. I won't say the person's name, but I remember being in a kitchen. Parents were away. And I remembered seeing everything turn into basically hexagons. And I was like, what the? Because I'd never been, quote unquote, high on pot before. Never in my life. So I didn't know what I was up against. And what ended up happening was I was in the kitchen and the pot actually hit. It actually worked. And I remember my friends talking to me, slowing down just a little bit, slowing down just a little bit. And the kitchen tiles and plates and everything behind them turned into pixelated kind of hexagram. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was a couple years older than them, so, and they knew I had never smoked before, so I was like, I have to go to the basement. And they were like, cool. So I went down to the basement. One of my friends, the singer from my band, followed me. And I went down to the basement, and I'm like, I think I'm fucking stoned. I was like, I think I'm fucking stoned. And he's like, you're stoned. What do you see? And I go, what do you mean? You're talking to me. And he just dies laughing. And I'm like, okay. When does this end? He goes, in about 2 hours. I go, how long ago did I smoke? He goes, about 18 seconds ago. I go, oh, shit. Shit. I am fucked. And he goes, yep. And he stayed with me. And then eventually everyone came downstairs and we partied. But yeah, that was my first time smoking marijuana. It was crazy. LSD is a magnifier. You feel bad deep down, yet you're going to have a head trip. You feel good in a good place with good people. Have a good time with practice. You can have a good trip every time. Yes. I became such an expert on mushroom trips and LSD trips, although I only tripped on LSD once. I became the trip sitter who could use and also trip sit at the same time. So my compadres who had never used before and were using for the first time, I possessed the ability to take the same thing they were taking, but also kind of guide them through it. It's like, don't freak out, man. Don't freak out. Crystal Keith loves this because I think Crystal Keith knows. She's probably been there. 8 watching, 5 likes, 24 minutes in. Very cool. Well, I think Crystal Keith loves the show because I think we've had probably, if I could surmise from all the information I've gathered over the last number of months, we've probably lived a pretty similar lifestyle. Like, for example, when I see someone on the street who's a heroin addict, do I give them money? Sometimes. And sometimes not. Because at this point, I have the ability to understand if they're trying to get out of where they're at, or if they're trying to stay where they're at. So, it is what it is. But I think psychoactive drugs have a massive influence on our culture. I think it's largely positive. Little Jeffy Sessions won't go after the fucking pedophiles. You know, all these government and Hollywood alleged rapists that go after little kids. He won't go after them. But little Jeffy Sessions with his fucking ear is perfectly happy to go after people who smoke marijuana. So if I smoke a plant on my couch and eat maybe one more slice of pizza than I should and go to sleep, I'm more of a threat to the nation than somebody in a Hollywood or government that rapes kids all day. Jeff Sessions. I mean, can we call apples for apples and oranges for oranges at a certain fucking point? Little Jeffy Sessions, you're a fucking disgrace. And I'm not going to put up with this crap anymore. You need to be out. Out! That's a complete Jeffy Sessions candy ass. Yes. Jeff Sessions' friends can allegedly rape kids all day, but I can't smoke a joint on my couch. Do I need to say anything more? Do I really need to say anything more? What a disgrace. Maybe John and Tony Podesta, instead of raping all those kids, allegedly, should have just smoked weed the whole time. My moderators are instructed to not touch any trolls. I'll deal with them eventually. I want to deal with this candy ass thing here. Candy ass needs some lick? What the fuck? Moderators, leave them alone. I'll deal with them. Candy ass. Jeffy Sessions needs another candy ass motherfucker to grab his ass up and kick it and forget about rapping little kids. She means raping little kids. Steve, swamp only. Approves swamp. What would Trump be able to get confirmed? More swamp. Wait, hold on. Wait till after November and Trump will have real leverage to get his people where he wants them. I agree with Steve. And also Crystal Keith. "30 minutes in, 7 watching, 5 likes." Very cool. Very cool. Six watching, 5 likes, 30 minutes in. Alright, losing viewers. Not being very popular. That I can tell you right now. I call him like I see him. No Sven Garlic. Okay. Material Girl says, JB, let's talk about life. I'll talk about anything, man. Man or woman, I would talk about anything. I've never been dishonest, to tell you that. That's the second most popular question that's ever asked of me. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I do not have a girlfriend, and I am not interested in dating until I have 3 things in life. Or who knows, maybe Crystal Keith is my girlfriend, I don't know. But as far as I know, I don't have one. That's actually not the second or third. It's actually the 5th typical question asked of me. JB, are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Ladies, chill. All these comments are allowed. I think it's hilarious. No, I'm not gay. I have absolutely no desire sexually towards men. Does that answer your question? Despite my magnanimous physique, I do not want to bang dudes. Ah, shit. I left my smokes upstairs. Let's let the comments build up. I'll be right back. What? 10 watching, 6 likes, 36 minutes in. No shit. Tread has joined us. AFC has joined us. I've been around. I've been accused of being gay too when I agree with JB. I'm waiting for conditions in my life to happen before I start dating. Okay, I'm 34, I've been dating since I was 19. Okay? All women. I've never banged a guy. Okay? So anybody who thinks I'm gay, you can have fun with that. But it is what it is. Facts are facts. Jesus fucking Christ. Big Tread's in here somewhere. Rescue has joined us. What's up, Rescue? Crystal Keith says, in all caps, 34 never banged a guy carved in stone. Carve it in wherever you want. It's pretty damn funny. To me, it's funny. Wouldn't it be? Hold on, I just had a whole. I just had a wholly entire separate wholly as in WHOLLY. A wholly different thought here. Wouldn't it be interesting if I was like a gay and I was on YouTube like Milo or something, Milo Yiannopoulos or whatever the fuck. And I was like, yes, I'm JB. Not that all gays talk like that, but you know. And I was like, yes, I'm JB, and I love the president. Would that have changed the outcome of the election? Do you think? I don't think it would have at all. Not even a little bit. In fact, I think a lot of the females on my channel would be pissed. Like, that guy's off the sexual market. He likes dudes. I'd be like, no, I don't like dudes. I just talk like that way. But I actually don't talk like that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this whole 50-50 spread, no pun intended. 13 watching, 9 likes, 39 minutes in. Holy shit. I don't know how to interpret Crystal Keith's comment, but she wants to mix in a bulldog for good measure. No. Nope. Why do they always think I am the homo gay? Zero know why. I know why. Says Steve Boshakis. Yeah, it's because all of us that have a strong opinion, the easiest thing is, oh, you're gay. I have no problem with gay people, but I'm not gay. You know what I mean? I don't care. But I'm not gay. I like chicks. I'm so straight, I like big black asses and big black boobs. I love them. And I also love Asian ass and I love white ass on women, by the way. And I prefer bigger asses to skinnier asses. But does that make me gay? Absolutely not. Not even a little bit. Crystal Keith is freaking out. I like redheads, although there aren't a lot of redheads around. I'm probably the only person in here that has had sex with a woman in a bar bathroom. So, how gay is that? And I was the guitar player in the opening band. I wasn't even the headliner. So you can take that to the bank. I was so ashamed. I didn't even tell the rest of the band. I only told my singer because I was so ashamed that I fucked someone in a bathroom. But I'm 34. That's when I was 20. So, you know. What are you going to do? Crystal Keith is having a good time. Dr. Lecter says love is overrated. You guys can do whatever you want with my stream, man. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I go online and I talk about whatever I want to talk about. And if you guys don't like it, don't come to the show. It's like the easiest thing for your life. It's like if you're allergic to celery or something and you go to the grocery store and you start eating a bunch of celery or buying a bunch of celery and you look at the cashier or the manager and you go, I'm allergic to celery. This is horrible. I shouldn't be doing this. And the manager or the cashier is going to look at you. They're going to go, well, don't buy or eat celery, you fucking idiot. And then you can just go elsewhere. You know, go get some beets or maybe some canned peas or something. "12 watching, 11 likes, 44 minutes in." Long one from Steve. Lecter says, let's go crazy. Alright, I gotta go. I'll keep you guys on, but I just have to go plug this in. Damn, my iPhone is as hot as the face of the fucking sun. Is that normal? I certainly think not. I certainly think not. Ow. There we go. Lots of long comments. Hold on. I'll read them. I'll read them out loud. I will read them out loud. All right. Where the hell? Oh, yeah, here we go. Very nice. No, the Scotch and ass chewing was only a mistake once. And I got very, very sick. And that was years ago. That was over 21 years ago. Well, Steve says it sounds like it was a good time. I bet it was for her. I've never had my ass licked. I don't think I'd ever want to. But it was probably good for her, sure. Alright, I'm just going to let these opinions go as they will. Orange Knight has joined us. Orange Knight has no idea that we're talking about... Sorry. Orange Knight has no idea that we're talking about licking ass during sex. Orange is surprised. That's fine. Always, you can re-upload, you know. Well, there's only one... No, I'm not going to say that. Like, for example, let me just say this. I don't care if there's guys in the room. I don't care if there's girls in the room. I don't care if there's whatever. If I ever wanted to put my face to anyone's butt, okay? Jennifer Lopez. JB says that. JB says that with confidence. Orange Knight does not like. Maybe I'd seem way less creepy if I shave off his beard. Yeah, I like Jennifer Lopez. I don't know why. I mean, physically. Rescue Pets, everyone has a problem with my decision. Steve is being sarcastic. Everybody has a fucking problem with my fucking decision. Hey, I think Jennifer Lopez as politically is a fucking disaster. But physically, oh yeah, I can get there. Well, yeah, Crystal Keith, that's because you have money. That's why we need to go on a date. I'll be your girlfriend. Steve Bow likes the J-Lo. Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna kill this beard. I don't know if I'm gonna... My phone is charged enough. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep y'all alive or start a new stream. I keep getting new subscribers. I'm getting so friggin' sick of this friggin' beard. Coming up every fucking 2 days at this point. I guess I have a lot of testosterone. What the fuck? Resolute's been blue from day one, as far as I know. Alright, 13 watching. I'm just gonna keep the stream live. Y'all keep the stream going. I'm gonna go kill this beard. Just give me 5 minutes, alright? Just give me 5 minutes. And I'll be back with a bald face. Alright, peace. I'll be right back. Ow!